Hey guys and dolls, today's tutorial is using some new stuff that I recently acquired from Makeup Geek. I used also their new blushes and stuff, and MAC's Heroin lipstick, which I love and I haven't used in a while. And I also used this Lid Cosmetics glitter, and this is called Throw It. So within this tutorial I have two versions of this look. I have this one here, which is the more like bumped up one. Obviously it has glitter. The colors are a little bit more intense. I kind of packed them on a little bit more intensely. And then I also have a version that I think actually works with the dark purple lips a little bit better, and that will also be, of course, at the end. I have photos of both looks so you have options. I'm giving away one of these Hello Sunshine glitters on my Facebook page, so if you're not already following me on Facebook, that would be a great time to go ahead and go do that. I'll be giving away the other glitters throughout different social media things just throughout the next couple weeks, just for fun. Why not? It's not like some big giveaway thing. So yeah, that'll be it, and let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. So I'm starting out by applying the making up things as I speak. Jordana 12 Hours Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Continuous Almond, and this works as an eyeshadow base and a primer, so it's great because you don't have to use two different products. You can use, it's like an all-in-one. It's almost like using like a paint pot or something, because it's just a similar kind of one and done kind of situation. Get that off my finger. Okay, we're good to go. The eyeshadows that I'm using today are the new ones from Makeup Geek, so I just put them in a big Z palette here. And the first one I'm going to use is this one, this deep teal color, just called Shark Bait. Shark Bait! Ooh ah ah! Love Finding Nemo. In order to apply this color, I'm taking a Wayne Goss brush, which has a pinched ferrule, so it's almost like it has two sides. Like, see, it's got like a skinny side, and it's got like this wider flat side. So what I'm going to do is place it on the crease, to map that out, and I'm going very delicately. I don't want it very high, and then I'm going to blend that in towards the lid a little bit. So I'm sort of flipping the brush over now, so I'm placing it and using it almost like a shader brush. That's what's great about this brush, is that it's very versatile. So you can pick color up on one side and then flip it over and then just apply it where you want. So it's sort of like the benefits of a blending brush with the precision of a flat brush. Now I'm going to take Barcelona Beach, which is the new brown shade from Makeup Geek. It's kind of like a gray brown. It reminds me a little bit of MAC's, I think, concrete brown or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so I have this urge to call it that. Anyways, so I'm just placing that in the outer portion of the crease above where I applied Shark Bait. Ooh ah ah! And blend that. I'm going to bring in another blending brush because that has a little bit too much product on it to keep kind of blending it out. Use my new Sugar Pill brush to blend this out a little bit more. Blendy, blendy, blendy. And I'm applying these colors a little soft. You could go a little more intense, I think. Yeah. They are intensifiable, which is now a word. So I just applied a little bit more Shark Bait. Ooh ah ah! All over, just to make it a little bit more intense. Intense, kids! And I'm just going to take a clean Q-tip and kind of monitor how far out that's gotten. I don't want it to be too far out, because when you have hooded eyelids and you let your eyeshadow go a little too far out, it can sometimes make them look a little droopy. We don't really want that. So for the lid, I'm going to use Glass Slipper, which of course makes us think of Cinderella. I feel like there's almost like a Disney theme going on here. And place that on the lid. Just place that all over. Now I'm going to pick up a Rockstar. And then I'm going to place that in the inner portion. Ooh, that's pretty. Place that on the inner portion of the lid and blend that up into the crease just a little bit. And then bring my blending brush back and just blend everything together nice and soft. Add a little bit more of that Shark Bait color. Ooh ah! I feel like compelled to do it now. I feel like if I don't say it after saying the word, it's just not correct. For a highlight, I'm just going to use the Sauce Box Etude palette. I'm just going to use this light color. This is called Snowflake. And place that in the highlight area. Blendy, blendy. This is another Wayne Goss brush. I don't know what this is called. 16? Whatever. For eyeliner today, I'm going to use Urban Decay's Siren 24/7 liner pen, or not liner pen, but liquid liner. And I'm going to try to figure out how to do this on camera. There we go. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I am going to line my eye as you do. And I will continue this line. You see I kind of gradually went up here. And then I will draw a line on the outside to match and meet that. And then fill it in. And if you want to get like a little bit more product with these, just kind of tickle it on the inside where it kind of like wiped off product, that way you don't get too much on. It's great for doing like little touch-ups. I don't know if you guys can see that this has like a color changingness to it, but it's definitely there and it looks so cool. I applied all my face makeup and all that stuff, and now I'm going to do the curling of the eyelashes with my Tweezerman Rose Gold Lash Curler. So fancy. And then I'm going to use the new Urban Decay Perversion mascara because it came in, might as well try it out. I like the way it looks. Let's see if it smudges. Okay, so for my inner rim I'm going to use the Perversion liner. I'm going to use a little bit of the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last pencil in Purple Fix. I'm just going to place that right the lash line. Just take a Q-tip and make that little schmutzy. And then if you're feeling extra frisky, pick up the Urban Decay Electric Palette or just anything, any kind of like bright purple. I'm going to use a little bit of Urban. Just brighten that up a little. Okay, so now with a very, very light hand, I'm going to, I didn't know really what I wanted to do, so at first I tried this light blush, which is called Rendezvous. And I applied that and I was like, that's a little too, like, pinky pink. No, but because I applied on this side, I'm trying to make a match. And I was like, alright, well let's try this one, which is called Romance. And then I put that on and I was like, oh, that's really pretty, but it was a little too shimmery. It is really pretty. So I took the brush that I used to apply my foundation today and I just sort of softened that out. And then I finished with a little bit of Love Affair, which is the reddish kind of color here. And this number 14 brush from Wayne Gross is great because these blushes are actually pretty darn pigmented. So for my lipstick today, I'm going to use Heroine from MAC. Kind of a bold lip choice. Take a lip brush and clean this up. And then in the outer corners, I'm going to take MAC's Current Lip Liner. Darker and redder. I'm going to sort of feather that in a little. Use your lips to kind of switch the color together or come back with the lip brush. Either way. And here we have the completed look. I hope you guys like this. This was very much on the fly. Had new stuff, wanted to play with it. I actually really like the look. At first, like when I started putting the purple lips on, I was like, oh no, did I do too much with the blue eyeshadow? But you know what, I actually like it. I think that they balance each other well. Let's make this just a little bit more interesting. I'm going to take a little bit of this glitter from Lit called Hello Sunshine. And I'm going to dip the little brush here into the Lit glitter stuff. I'm going to place just a little bit of it right here on the inner corner. And a little bit of the glitter. Oh no, now I have glitter fall out. Here it is with the glitter and without the glitter. A little bit more of glass slippers next to the glitter. Then a little bit of shark bait, ooh ah ah, right next to that. that's a way to kind of bump it up and make it a little more dramatic and all that nice neat stuff. Just a little glitter, a little extra eyeshadow makes it a little more. And so I will have a giveaway for Hello Sunshine Glitter on my Facebook. So go ahead and check that out. I will be giving that away this week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to just be yourself. See you, bye.